Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Platinum Achievements Podcast. As always, I am Ray, and it is August 24th at the time of recording, which means you officially have 122 shopping days left until Christmas. I missed a few weeks, obviously. The reason being, of course, laziness, procrastination, loss of motivation. I'm a boy with two wolves inside me. One wants to stop and the other wants to keep going, and sometimes I listen to one. Clearly, this week I'm listening to the other. So, yeah. Let's see. Got some me time. Amanda took Sammy to the park with her dad. So, it's just me right now. And I've been gaming a good chunk these past few weeks. Let us begin with my trophies. Let's pull up the application. I hope you've all been good in my absence. Your king has returned. Okay, so let me open the wrong thing first. I am currently sitting at 140 platinums, 943 golds, 1194 silvers, 2787 bronze, all fueled by Anthem, which I am currently only 9 trophies away from completing. That is including the Grandmaster Platinum Trophy. I am at a point now where it seems like it's all endgame grind. So I have a bunch of collectibles to get, which some of them suck because they're RNG randomly generated. Others I'll have to track down like all 80 locations, see if I got them. I have to complete a mission with the two highest tier javelin classes, so I'm slowly working on that one. I've gotten all the weapons done. I've only unlocked 3 of the 4 javelins. I'm working on the interceptor now, and then afterwards I will be doing the storm. So interceptor, I'm probably like halfway through. And then I have to increase my loyalty in all 3 of the groups, factions. And let me tell you, I am enjoying the game a good chunk. I am looking forward to going back and doing it on the Xbox as well. I already kind of started there a little bit, but I will have to journey back and tackle basically the whole game. I got lucky though. There were some late game missions that bugged on people, but thankfully mine popped in some way, so I was able to activate them. I'm at a point now where some of the dialogues that I could engage with disappear when I get close to the speaker, which sucks. So that eliminates, I guess, a small chunk of a way to increase faction loyalty. But my story missions are all done, so I don't really need them. I can basically get faction loyalty just by free roaming and doing other things. And I'm having a blast. I think it's a lot of fun. The jumping off and shooting off in your javelin never gets old. I'm actually liking the interceptor now. I unlocked these really high level, like poison gauntlet blades that just attack people, and they make such short work of so many of the difficult enemies, which is a good trade off because I think it's the weakest armored class, from what I understand. I could just be a silly boy about that, but yeah, I've been doing good. I've actually already started to miss Game Pass Ultimate. I've only got Core right now, but I gotta cut costs where I can and just burn through some games. And speaking of games, I'm trying to think, is there anything else on the PlayStation that I've done? Let me see if I boot it back up. I don't think so. I think I talked about it last time. I completed Wolfenstein. Yeah, that was back in July, so we definitely had an episode then. Seems like freaking forever ago since I played another game other than Anthem on the PlayStation. And I've actually been breaking it up a little bit. I've been playing some different games on the Xbox. Just because the grind gets real. And I don't want to be just grinding for that loot, even though I know I'm going to have to. But it's good. It's good. I'm enjoying Anthem a lot. And somehow there's some games that are just taking me away from it. Oh, I passed 5,000 trophies at some point? That's cool. That's cool. Trophy level obviously means nothing. So let's journey over to the Xbox side of the dojo. Currently sitting at 740,985 gamer score. And 1143 reward points. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Oh no, sorry. I read that wrong. 1413 reward points. Now let's see. What have we been playing? Anthem, which that was forever ago. All right. I think I completed the game or the story for Anthem, and then I needed something else to just a little break it up the monotony a wee bit. So I started a game called Exit 8. And I think it was either on sale or it was like $5. I think it's $5 normally. Very interesting psychological horror game. I know people have been playing it online, like influencers and everything. And I've heard about the game. I just never knew anything about it. Basic premise is you're trying to get to hallway level 8 to exit the game. And as you journey through the hallway, there's a chance something will be wrong in the hallway. And when that happens, you go backwards. If you think there's nothing wrong, you go forward. Some of them are very obvious. Some of them are very subtle. And yeah, the goal is to just basically clear 8 levels without dying, essentially. And the things that can go wrong, anywhere from an upside down sign, signs repeating, faces on the floor, a very hard to find face on a ceiling, someone creaking a door and looking at you. There's a gentleman that walks down the hall every time. Sometimes he smiles or looks at you funny. He's supposed to just be deadpan, facing forward. And I completed it in about like an hour and a half, one night, one sitting. Very fun game. The quote unquote longest, grindiest achievement is to walk like 10,000 steps, I think it is. Or is it 1,000? It might be. Let me boot it up. Let me look. 10,000 steps. Not impossible. It's pretty easy to get. The hardest achievement / trophy in the game would be to complete the game, which is to make it through all 8 levels and escape while not messing up and doing it all in like 5.5 minutes, I think. I'm going to look it up real quick. I would be surprised if there's not a platinum. Let's see. Exit 8 trophies. Dude. Jesus Christ. I don't understand this. Okay, so. Wow. Okay, way easier. What is going on, like, with Xbox versus PlayStation trophies? Because the Xbox is getting more achievements in some of these smaller games, and the PlayStation trophies are generally a lot easier. Like, the Xbox side, unless there's like a requirement on the Xbox to have a certain amount of achievements, but the Xbox side, you have to stare at a guy for 10 seconds, stare at another guy for 10 seconds, find all the anomalies. You have to go through the fake escape. There's a fake escape that happens. All the anomalies. Trying to find. Oh, there is one to make it out. Wait, are they 2 separate achievements? Beat the game without making a single mistake. Beat the game in under 5 minutes. All anomalies. Maybe that's just 2 separate achievements. I'm running through them now. I'm just looking. But anyway, the reason I'm bringing it up is because the Exit 8 on PlayStation, no platinum, sadly, which is unfortunate. But there's only 4 gold trophies, which speaks to me. If someone wants to get my gold trophies above my bronze, that'll never happen. And yeah, honestly, it looks like it's just 2 separate achievements. Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. So that actually makes it easier. But the PlayStation side, you just have to beat the game and you just have to find all the anomalies. There's 30 of them. 85% completion rating on true achievements. Is that or true trophies? PlayStation Network PSN trophies? Oh no, PSN. I might as well be drunk right now. I mean, I'm not signed in, and I don't understand how it works. There's two percentages. I'm guessing the lower percentage is the PlayStation. Yeah, so at least on True Trophies, or why do I keep saying True Trophies? PSN profiles, the hardest. Uh, yeah, it's just to find all the anomalies. People are still winning the game. Oh, but your boy could use this for competition because it's 50% for the hardest trophy, which is good. But all golds, yeah, that's so weird. You know what? I'm gonna reach out to a couple devs. I think it's this one. Google. Let me see. It was I believe it was Hawken. I believe was the other one. Hawken trophies. Yeah, I know Hawken was like. Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna double check this. Oh, I don't need the guide. I just need the trophies. uh, limited 10 enemies without dying. Yeah. Yeah, because okay, so Hawken isn't a hard game. It's a very cool, realistic or futuristic, realistic mech game. A lot of fun. Let me see. Hawken achievements. 1000 damage. Okay, so it's the finisher. Is our finisher trophy? Okay, so yeah, you have to finish your trophies. Or finish your trophy. Eliminate an enemy mech while it is repairing. Okay, it's a booster. You gotta boost it for sure. Unless you get lucky. Well, people don't usually stay healing while they're being shot at. So you only have to do one, but then on the Xbox side you have to do it 100 times. Like the hell is going on? I don't know. I'm gonna try and reach out to some devs, see if I can, get some information. Crazy. Um, but yeah, so I was playing Exit 8. Again, a lot of fun. Wow, I got distracted there. Then I was hanging out with Sammy yesterday, and he wasn't feeling Cars 3 Driven to Win. But I booted up Ukulele. I have 40 gamer score in that, but that was, I think, from when I previously played the game. It is such a blatant, and I know it's made by, I think, vets of Rare, and they wanted to pay homage to Banjo-Kazooie. A little too much of the Banjo-Kazooie homage. Let me tell you what. Although Sam thinks it's hysterical when people talk in that game. They're just going. So, Ukulele, I'll probably dive back into, keep playing at some point. And then we have Cars 3 Driven to Win, which I've been slowly chipping away at. I am at a point where all I have left to do is, and I'm pretty close, I have to complete all the skill checks. But in order to do that, you basically have to play every game mode like to its max. So I have completed every game mode except for the All-Star Cups, which is like a series, I think, of 3 races of different challenge or different types or single types, and then there's some that are mixed, and then there's a final cup. So, but that's like another 45 races I have to do, and then I'll be done with the game. Everything else, I think. Okay, so I have to do the cups from what I remember, and then I have to basically play the cups again, but in co-op mode, where it's just me and a bot, and then we'll come in first and second place. So, Cars 3 Driven to Win, fun game indeed. And what I'm playing currently on the Xbox side of things is a game called Rico, and let me look it up. Google. Let me look up the Rico trophies. See when this game came out. Rico trophies. Rico Suave. It's a song. Let's see. It's an ultra rare, 1.3% on the platinum PlayStation side. On the PSN profile side, 6.77%. So still pretty rare. Released in 2019, March of that year. There's 4 Rico games? Fuck. I know there's a DLC for this one. Rico London. Oh, no, hold on. There's only 2 games. Stage 1, Stage 2. What? So there's Rico, and then Rico London, and then Rico London Asia, Rico London Japan. Is that what the AS stands for? Asia? It's the EU copy? The EU version? Asia list. Okay. So there's an Asia list and a Japan list? Interesting. Okay. Huh. All right. Well, I'm playing the normal, or not normal. Sorry, international hombres. I'm playing the regular Rico, which I think there's actually only one list. What's a WW mean? No, I don't care. Basically the way the game plays is, oh, there's more golds and silvers than bronzes. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, but I'm playing it on the Xbox side. I'm so dumb. Oh, maybe one of these days I'll play. It was on sale. It's like $20 normally. I wouldn't say it's worth $20. I think I got it on sale for like $2. So, and I didn't really pay for it. I had Microsoft monies. But I don't know why I immediately defaulted. I'm losing my mind. Listen, I'm an Xbox fanboy. I'm an Xbot, and I'm defaulting to PlayStation. What's going on, Xbox? You're losing your boy. I miss the glory days of the 360. We were on top of the world, and we've fallen. Like Icarus. We flew too close to that all-in-one game system sun. Thank you, Donald Matrick. But anyway, very fun game. It is basically a breaching simulator, cartoony, fun to play. You're basically your boss is called in from England. There's Rico Task Force where you can just go and just take out thugs to expedite justice and getting rid of drugs and cartels and everything. And you're just busting in doors and shooting people in slow-mo. Or if you run out of slow-mo, then you just shoot them in normal time. I'm playing on easy. It could probably get pretty difficult. I think there's a trophy and achievement to... I swear to God if this list is easier. I swear to God. It doesn't look like it. You have to complete a mission in hard mode. Complete a case on hard mode. See, what does this mean? That's not helpful. Let's go over to the Xbox side. They had achievement guides. So, achievements. So yeah, I am 70 gamer score into that one. 4 achievements. I completed a daily mission. I did the training. I think I killed 100 people. And then I cleared 10 rooms of criminals with slow-mo. Now, there is a co-op aspect. I believe there's online. But what you can also do is local co-op. Says the game takes about 10-12 hours. TA ratio is not terrible. Complete a 2-player op. So I believe what you can do is just boot up a second controller. Yeah. Solo 2 controllers, which I believe will work for all of the... There's not many. There's a couple co-op achievements, but also there is a horde mode, which you gotta get to wave 10. Face off. Title of the movie. Like face/off. Knock 50 masks off of enemies. Survive 10 waves of horde. Achieve a kill with a sidearm, tactical weapon, and a grenade in a single room. Revive another player 5 times. Revive yourself 5 times. 3 operations without losing 10 health points in each, which is very easy to do. You just, I think, replay the first level 3 times. Which I think I've done it twice. So, yeah. Get a bunch of kills. Get a bunch of kills with a baton. Knock down an enemy while sliding into a room. That one's going to be a little tricky, I believe. Because the game is basically all RNG in the sense where, I guess, enemy placement, pickup locations, and maybe what the rooms actually look like are all random. But other than that, the achievements themselves aren't RNG. So, okay. Okay, so it looks like for that one, for knocking down an enemy while sliding is basically just, it's all luck, but you just run out a door and just hoping enemies on the other side. Generally about like, I'm very early in, so I don't really know exactly. There's like 10 to 20 rooms per building. Can depend. Probably changes later in the game. There's also lieutenants and things like that where I'm about to fight a lieutenant and then there's a boss. So, oh shit, you only have a certain time to do the, oh, that could be a problem. Looks like you only have a certain amount of time before things reset. That kind of blows. That's weird. There's some weird choices in this game, for sure. But I will hopefully have more to report on Rico and Anthem next week. I think Rico's going to be my Xbox game for the week, and Anthem will continue to be my PlayStation game for the week. Now let's move on to news, and then we'll close it out. I mean, it's been 3 weeks. There's been a lot of news I wanted to talk about. A lot of it's so old at this point. But one of them that's not that old, 3 days old at this point, coming at you from True Achievements, Sean Carey. Splitgate is being saved, but not for Xbox Achievement Hunters. Fucking bittersweet, let me tell you. 1047 Games has announced that Splitgate will remain playable after its dedicated servers close next week, but all Xbox achievements will no longer be unlockable. Actually, when does it close? August 29th. You got 5 days. Time recording. The 2 that I have left are to win 1047 games and deal, I think, like 500,000 damage. It's not possible. If these, at least at this point, it's not possible. One of the guys in one of the Discords I'm in, he dedicated his ass to completing this. At least the matches. I don't think he's getting the damage. I don't think so. I think that's the one he's missing. But it's bittersweet. Like, it's really cool that Splitgate's going to continue to live offline, which it should. Games should be doing this. Wish Anthem would. But it's unfortunate that the achievements are tied to dedicated servers. Splitgate team goes on to explain that the players have invested their time and energy into the game and that deserves to be preserved before adding. We've seen a lot of conversation about the Stop Killing Games movement. That's cool. And empathize with players who lose access to their favorite titles. We absolutely do not want our community to lose access to theirs. Unfortunately, as a result of the switch over to peer-to-peer, 1047 says Xbox achievements will no longer be unlockable after August 29th. If you're going for Splitgate completion, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why they wouldn't be possible. Because, I mean, devs can change achievements and I believe trophies. I've heard Xbox doesn't like that. PlayStation probably too doesn't like that. But I don't see why not. At this point, just make it like win a game before the server shut down and deal some damage before the server shut down. Like, just change them. Like, it's awesome that the game's gonna be playable, but you're not gonna be able to get achievements or trophies, which blows donkey donger. But at the same, like, it's a double-edged sword. Like, I'm glad it's staying, but I wish the achievements work. Like, I don't want the game to go away at all. So this is, half a victory. So it is what it is. It's bittersweet. I'm happy but annoyed. I'm feeling both sides of the emotional spectrum right now. So it'll be cool because I bought a gun in Splitgate 1. I bought the one that makes your assault rifle look like it's made out of cardboard. I thought that was really cool, and they totally earned my money in that one. So yeah, that's the news, and honestly, that's this week. That's this week. Trying to think. Oh, Sammy is starting to actually play video games. He's moving forward. He's starting there. He knows how to accelerate and reverse in Cars 3 Driven to Win. And for some reason, I don't know why he uses this phrasing, but when he wants me to switch the camera angle so it shows like the reverse, he calls it changing your mind. So he'll come up and be like, change your mind. I'm like, Sammy, we're going for achievements here, buddy. Don't And then he's just flicking it back and forth. And aside from possibly a seizure-inducing moment, I don't want to. It's so hard to like navigate the game when you're just constantly switching perspectives. So, anything else Sam related? He started school last week and he did good. Or he went back to school. He does a special needs school for his autism. And he got elevated to a later class, which is good in case he doesn't sleep well or we don't sleep well. Because before it was like 8 in the morning and sometimes there was just no way. And then if he got sick, there was no way. Because I don't like that. So there were like long gaps where he just didn't get any school or any help. And then also, we joined up in a weird time because of when he turned 3. That's when they switch him over. There were like 2 3-week vacations, like all like bored, like 3 weeks and then a break and then school back for a couple weeks and then 3 weeks. But he missed like 2 or 3 of those. It was a lot. So he definitely regressed a little bit. Potty training's definitely going back to square one. But other than that, boy's doing good. He's being a good boy. And I think that's where we're going to end this week. I appreciate everyone for sticking with me while I took a little mental health break. I don't intend to do that again, but you know me. At this point, you know me. We're at 10 subs, which is really cool. If you could, share with a game-loving friend. Go down and play that algorithm game. Likes and shares and subscribes are cool. And let me know down in the comments what your favorite breaching game is, because I'm a big fan of the Rainbow Six games. Rico's fun. I actually like Rainbow Six Extraction, but Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2 are like 2 of my all-time favorite games. And then Rainbow Six Siege is fun as well, but it's, a little too serious for what I'm looking for. Rainbow Six Siege, or I'm sorry, Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2. That's my sweet spot, and I can put my face in the game, and I love having my face in that game. And I've completed Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Rainbow Six Vegas 1 is harder, but I've got the hardest stuff done. Now it's just the grind of leveling up. Because I already did there's like a ridiculous achievement in there for hosting I want to say like a 16-player lobby, which is insanity. I don't remember how I got that. I tried to wrangle a bunch of college guys to do it with me, and it just fell apart because they don't give a shit about achievements. Rightfully so. But I did it at some point. I did it. But anyway, thanks for listening. Have a great rest of your day. And keep on hunting, boys and girls. Bye-bye.